2020 commissioning ceremony for Cadet Carly Garland. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem and remain standing during the firing of the cadet cannonade. We ask that military personnel in uniform maintain your position of attention until the completion of the cadet cannonade.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ring clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The United States Army ROTC Cadet Cannonade salutes the three pillars of service to our nation.
Duty! Obedience and disciplined performance despite difficulty or danger. Duty requires self-responsibility and selfless devotion. Honor! Encompassing integrity and dedication, honor is the thread which holds together the fabric of our Army. Country! For which men and women have given their lives, our country shines as a light of freedom and dignity to the world.
Present arms.
Training and Doctrine Command salutes the graduating class of 2020.
Order arms.
At this time, I would like to introduce the Professor of Military Science, Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Stafford, who will give opening remarks.
Distinguished guests, family, and friends of the Fighting Eagles Battalion. Good afternoon, and I thank you for joining us today for the commissioning of Carly Garland to the rank of Second Lieutenant. It takes extensive dedication to complete the path to becoming a second lieutenant in the Army through ROTC. In a typical year, a cadet conducts 108 hours minimum of physical training, 60 hours of class time, and 96 hours of field training. Each cadet also has to complete 37 days at advance camp at Fort Knox, Kentucky. Advance camp is where each cadet is assessed on various soldier skills and leadership tasks. Every cadet must then pass advance camp to become an Army officer. When all this ROC time is added up, Carly completed at a minimum 1,320 hours of ROTC training. On top of this time commitment, Carly also added many additional hours of training time by competing on the Ranger Challenge team. She additionally competed and received the German Armed Forces Proficiency Badge. This clearly shows she is not your average college student, and the Army is not looking for average. We want college students that have the internal drive to complete the rigorous ROTC curriculum to earn the right to be an Army officer. Carly, this ceremony here today shows you have earned the right to wear the bars of a second lieutenant and call yourself an Army officer. With that right, though, comes responsibility. That responsibility is to lead the young sons and daughters of our great nation. Be that leader that they deserve. Carly, congratulations on commissioning, and I know that you're going to be a great field artillery officer and leader in the Washington National Guard. Thank you.
Today, we commissioned Carly Garland as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army. She graduated from Eastern with a degree in public health and will become a field artillery officer. The oath of office will be administered by Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Stafford.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Carly J. Garland,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to support and defend
to support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
and to bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
that I take this obligation freely
I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any
mental
interest
reservation or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
that I will well and faithfully
that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duty
of the office I'm about to enter.
on the office of I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Woo!
Second Lieutenant Carly Garland will be pinned by her parents, Brett and Wendy Garland.
We go on each side of me. We do both sides. We do one side and Dad, don't.
Specialist Adrian Sotelo, United States Army National Guard, renders the first salute.
Here's that corner for you. Woo!
Lieutenant McMaster from the Washington National Guard will now render the National Guard oath of office.
Raise your right hand. State your full. Repeat after me. I
I-
state your full name.
I, Carly J. Garland,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Washington
and the Constitution of the State of Washington
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and that I will obey the orders
and that I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the Governor of the State of Washington,
and the Governor of the State of Washington,
that I make this obligation freely
that I make this obligation freely
without any mental reservations
without any mental reservations
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office of Second Lieutenant
of the office of Second Lieutenant
in the Army National Guard
of the Army National Guard
of the State of Washington,
in the State of Washington,
of which I am about to enter.
of which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Welcome to the National Guard. All right.
Congratulations to Second Lieutenant Garland. This concludes today's commissioning ceremony. Thank you to everyone for attending today's ceremony.
Thank you guys for coming. This was fun.
Congratulations, Carly. We love you.
Thank you.
Love you, Carl.
Thank you, Haley. Bye, Grandma.